down for 10 seconds in his final title match in a last man standing match.
Paris has always been known as the city of lights, romance, and history. But on the night of WWE Clash in Paris, it became the city of shocks, goosebumps, and unforgettable moments. Fans in the Accor Arena witnessed something no one saw coming: the shocking return of Jon Moxley, known to WWE audiences for years as Dean Ambrose. The building shook as one of the most polarizing, unpredictable, and beloved superstars in wrestling history stepped back onto WWE soil. It wasn't just a return, it was a statement, a turning point, and perhaps the spark of a brand new era. Setting the stage, Clash in Paris. The event was already special. WWE's international premium live events have become some of the most energetic shows, with passionate fans from across the globe creating unforgettable atmospheres. Clash in Paris had the excitement of a WrestleMania, the intensity of a Royal Rumble, and the unpredictability of Survivor Series. The card was stacked, the matches delivered, and the energy in the building was at an all-time high. But no one, not even the most die-hard WWE insider, predicted what would unfold in the final moments. The moment it happened, the main event had just reached its dramatic conclusion. Solo Sikoa and his new Bloodline faction stood tall after a grueling battle, taunting the crowd, reveling in dominance. Fans booed, commentators speculated what this meant for the future of WWE, and it seemed the show was about to end. Then, the lights dimmed. At first, fans thought it was another appearance from Uncle Howdy, the arena filled with an eerie hum, suspense building in every heartbeat. Suddenly, on the big screen, 3 simple words appeared: "We aren't done!" The crowd erupted. A familiar guitar riff echoed through the arena. And then, to the shock of everyone watching, Jon Moxley walked through the crowd, just as he used to during his Shield days. The crowd reaction. The noise was deafening. Paris erupted into chants of "Moxley, Moxley, Moxley." Some fans jumped out of their seats, others covered their mouths in disbelief, and many had tears in their eyes. It wasn't just a wrestling return. It was a reunion with a piece of history. For years, Moxley had been absent from WWE, carving his path elsewhere. But in this moment, it felt as though the wrestling world had come full circle. The confrontation with the Bloodline Moxley didn't waste time. Sliding into the ring with his signature swagger, he stood face to face with Solo Sikoa and MFT. The tension was electric. Neither man backed down. Solo smirked, Moxley cracked his neck, and the Paris crowd roared louder than ever. Without a word, fists started flying. Moxley cleared the ring, hitting a paradigm shift on MFT that sent shockwaves across the arena. Solo rolled out, clutching his jaw, eyes wide in fury. The message was clear. Moxley was back, and he was here to fight. The emotional layer, Shield memories. For longtime WWE fans, this wasn't just a shocking return, it was deeply emotional. Dean Ambrose was once 1/3 of one of WWE's greatest factions, the Shield. Alongside Roman Reigns and Seth Rollins, seeing Moxley stand tall once again on WWE soil brought back memories of those iconic entrances through the crowd, those 6-man wars, and those unforgettable moments of dominance. Commentary played into it perfectly, with one line standing out: "From the ashes of the Shield, Jon Moxley has risen again." It reminded fans that while the Shield brothers had gone on their own paths, their legacies remained connected forever. Social media explodes. As expected, the WWE Universe online went into meltdown. Within minutes, Moxley was trending worldwide. Did that really happen? Jon Moxley is back in WWE. This Paris crowd is witnessing history. The Shield's legacy will never die. Even WWE superstars chimed in on X, formerly Twitter. Seth Rollins posted a simple pair of wide-eyed emojis, while Roman Reigns' account remained silent, fueling speculation about what this could mean moving forward. What this means for WWE storylines. Moxley's return opens the door to countless possibilities. WWE thrives on storytelling, and this shocking moment gives them a treasure chest of directions. 1. Moxley versus Solo Sikoa. A natural first feud. Solo is rising as the enforcer of the new bloodline, and Moxley is the perfect chaotic force to test him. 2. Moxley versus Roman Reigns. The match fans have dreamed about for years. Brother versus brother. Tribal chief versus lunatic fringe. Third Shield reunion? Could this lead to even a temporary reunion of Moxley, Rollins, and Reigns against the bloodline? The thought alone gives fans goosebumps. 4. Moxley as WWE's wildcard. Beyond feuds, Moxley's unpredictable nature could shake up every division, every show, and every superstar. Why Moxley's return matters. This wasn't just about surprise. It was about hope, nostalgia, and possibility. For longtime fans, it was a chance to reconnect with a character who helped define an era. For new fans, it was an introduction to one of wrestling's most dangerous and charismatic figures. For WWE itself, it was proof that anything can happen, anywhere, at any time. Jon Moxley's return represents unpredictability, the very foundation of WWE's appeal. The human side of the story. Beyond the spectacle, this moment carried a very human touch. Jon Moxley's journey hasn't been easy. He's battled injuries, personal challenges, and the pressures of professional wrestling. Yet through it all, he remained authentic, raw, and unapologetically himself. His return to WWE is not just a storyline, it's a testament to resilience, growth, and the idea that sometimes the roads we leave behind eventually lead us back home. The Paris crowd didn't just cheer for a wrestler, they celebrated a man who overcame and evolved, yet never lost the edge that made him unforgettable. The road ahead. As Clash in Paris came to a close, Jon Moxley stood in the center of the ring, fist raised high, as the crowd chanted his name. It was a moment that will be replayed for years, an image that instantly entered WWE's highlight reel of all-time returns. But the real story begins now. Who will Moxley target first? Will he wage war against the bloodline? Will he align with old allies? Or will he carve a completely new path, unpredictable as ever? One thing is certain, the WWE landscape will never be the same again. Conclusion, a Paris night to remember. WWE Clash in Paris delivered on its promise of spectacle, but it will forever be remembered for one reason, the shocking, emotional, and electrifying return of Jon Moxley. The City of Lights became the City of Chaos, and the WWE Universe was reminded why they fell in love with this unpredictable sport in the first place. As fans left the arena, one sentiment echoed through the streets of Paris and across the wrestling world. Jon Moxley is back, and the war has just begun.